So, hello.
Hi.
How old are you?
7.
You're 7 and you're?
Yeah.
You're
Are you 3?
Yeah.
You're 3. Okay, and this is Mummy.
I'm Heidi.
And what's your last name? Or do you know?
Minikheim.
Okay, Heidi, it's lovely to meet you.
I have a vaccine story of my own. For me, as an adult, I think sometimes people don't think that adults can be injured by vaccines, but we can. So in the year 2000, we bought our farm in upstate New York. I was 30 years old, and I stepped on a nail in the cow pasture. So I did my duty and went to the ER and got my tetanus vaccine. But within a couple weeks, I wasn't feeling well. And then I started itching, having weird thoughts, like the cops were following me, just weird stuff that you know is wrong, and you can't figure out why you're thinking them. And then I had like chronically fatigued, very tired, and I had one child at the time and my own business, so I was go, 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 and you kind of like push it off thinking that, you know, it's just you're tired. And then one night I went to bed and I woke up and I was swollen like a balloon, and I was rushed to the ER, and they gave me Pepsid and Benadryl and said I just was having an allergic reaction. So I went home, I went to work, and then I started to swell up again, so I went to the ER and they gave me more drugs. And then I went home and I started to swell up again and went to another ER and they gave me more drugs. So I ended up in cardiac ICU with arrhythmia, and they did a bunch of testing, and in the testing they figured out that I was full-blown Hashimoto's, full-blown celiac, cardiac arrhythmia, and type 2 diabetes. And in with that, I kept thinking I was getting poison ivy, but I had shingles. I kept getting shingles. I repeatedly get shingles now. It's been 16 years since I was diagnosed, and every day I struggle to stay alive from that vaccine.
That is a horrific story.
Every day. And I have an older daughter. She's 22, so she went through the full vaccine schedule. I didn't let her get the chicken pox because I knew better. Like, I had chicken pox as a child, so I knew no chicken pox. And she would say to me, "Mom, you used to play with me, and you don't play with me anymore. You're boring." But I couldn't even lift my leg to get into my truck to go to work. It was just exhausting. I'm still very exhausted, and these are my later in life babies.
Unvaccinated babies.
She's unvaccinated. He was vaccinated for the first year, and I said to the pediatrician, "Why all these vaccines?" Because I had an older child, and she said that he needed them. So they had the rotavirus vaccine, and I questioned that vaccine because
How old were they when they had that?
He was under a year. He had 3 of them, and I said my older daughter had got rotavirus as a child and never died, and she said, "Oh no, he needs it." So every vaccine he would receive, he would lose some milestone. If it was babbling, if it was a movement of his hands. And the doctor, I would bring it up to the doctor, and she just acted like I was crazy. But I knew something was wrong. And then he would sit there and watch the wheels on a bus turn, or, you know, like on a toy, just turn and turn. It was not normal. So when he turned a year, we took him back in, you know, our routine well child visits. Took him back into the doctors, and she said he needs his MMR vaccine. And I said, babies don't get MMR vaccine at 12 months. They get it before they start kindergarten. And she said, "Oh no, he needs his MMR vaccine." And I said, "No, he's not getting it." And we walked out, and we never went back. I truly believe that if I did vaccinate him with the MMR vaccine, he would have been
You saved him.
I did. I saved him. So this is my vaccine-free baby. My oldest daughter received all the recommended vaccines and the Gardasil, and she got an injection site tumor that started here and it's up here. And she still is very fatigued from that vaccine. But I didn't know any better. It was one less. One less. I watched the commercials. One less. One less. One less. And I forced her to get it. My husband was in the Navy, 6 years. He received many vaccines. Upon exiting the Navy, he received 20 vaccines, and he is full-blown Crohn's. So my kids have a double whammy. He is full celiac, cannot have any gluten, corn, or anything like that. But he still has tics. He still will lick his hands. He used to tick like this, but he'll lick his hands. He still has some tics. But that's our story.
Well,
vaccines are not safe.
No, they're not safe. You're absolutely right. Have you and your son signed the bus?
Not yet. No, we have not.
Okay, so let's get that sorted out. Let me get Patrick on that. You?
Say hi.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Happy?
Yep.
Good. We're really happy
You know what?
to hear
I
that.
went through a hard life back then when I was little. And it was very hard when I was little. And that is my end. That's the end of my story.
But it's better now. And no more vaccines.
Yep.
We're done. Okay, good to hear it. All right, cutie. Ready to sign the bus?
You want to sign the bus? Yeah?
Yeah?
You want to sign the bus?
This is the only bus you're allowed to sign. Okay, let's get Patrick on that.